All right, guys, let's roll Derek Williams. So this is a 5-star safety. I'd argue that even Arch Manning, Arch is very important, but you get Giante Cook. You got 5-star recruits on this roster. I think that this guy is maybe the most impactful, maybe the most important. Because when you think about Texas football, you think about them in the Big 12. You don't think about them synonymous with playing great defensive football, even with Vince Young and Mac Brown. But the thing that you did see with them in the past is you did have Kenny Vaccaro. You did have more corners and safeties in the 2000s getting drafted. And, I mean, we all know, right? Texas had no guys drafted in the NFL draft. But defensively, bringing edge defensively, I like some of the guys that they have on their defensive line. I really like Jamon Tapp that they were able to pull from Louisiana. So they go down to Louisiana. They also get another guy, all right, from east of the state in Louisiana in Derek Williams, and this guy is just spectacular. 6'2", can go downhill, can really clean up in the running game. He's going to hit people. He's just he's a Cam Chancellor type of strong safety, and he can really run as well. Versatile. Like, I want him to be even more than like a Landon Collins type, because I believe that the guy has speed to still really cover. I don't believe that, like, when he gets to the NFL that he's going to be a converted linebacker. All right, I really want to see this guy. I mean, he just is really fluid as a safety at 6'2". All right, so let's see here. I like it. He gets after the quarterback, but the quarterback makes a poor throw, so he intercepts the ball. Okay. I mean, he screams downhill, and he has very good technique. Watch. Short area quickness, right? We're going to go, and then we're going to stutter. We're going to stutter and power step, and then we're going to make a play. So we're not out of control. We're running really fast, but we're in control the whole way. He covers ground at a sensational level, and he'll also stick people. So probably the best hitting safety I've seen. I mean, there is a lot of safeties in this class, but he's one of the best. You could tell why he's rated so highly coveted. Plays both sides of the football, plays with edge. I mean, you go to the SEC, you're in Austin. I mean, you got a Steve Sarkisian, you got Brennan Marion, you're a little bit finesse. You're going to need to have some defense. And Gary Patterson is going to be huge for this guy. I mean, Gary Patterson's one of the best. I mean, he's very overqualified as a safeties coach, and he's going to help out on the back end. And he's not used to, at TCU, they didn't roll in with 5-star talents. They would roll with 3 stars, make the best out of it. I mean, look at him. He could play running back. He's a sensational running back at his size. So 6'2". If you wanted to create a football player, you'd create someone in the athletic profile as Derek Williams. So, all right, now we get to see him in coverage because we don't see him a ton in coverage. So have a real speedster, over-the-top center fielder. Let this guy play in the box. Let this guy roam all around. Put him in the star position where he could play everywhere. Give him versatility. Send him off the edge. Get really creative with him as a defensive coordinator. But he can absolutely blitz. He can pick up running backs, okay? So send him loose. Play him close to the line of scrimmage. Just let him tackle. Let him fly. And then put a center fielder who can really track the ball deep. Because, again, against the fastest of fast, how comfortable is Derek Williams playing in space? All right, that's one thing that is going to have to be it's going to have to be answered. Okay. All right, as he continues to play. All right, so you got to put. I think that Gary Patterson will utilize all of his abilities well. I want him to be utilized well. I want him to be used creatively at different spots of the ball and have such an entertaining experience playing different sides of the ball and just be a nightmare for the offensive coordinators. And look at this. I mean, gosh, totally legal hit too. Won't get out of the game. Won't be a targeting call. So I'm really excited. This is a great recruit. I mean, Texas, the last week has just been an insane week for the University of Texas and Sark. I mean, they're winning. You got Ewers, you got Arch, you got tons of wide receiver options here. So University of Texas is cleaning up, and they're going into the SEC, but they're making big statements. And getting a guy right here out of Louisiana, okay, Derek Williams, I'm not sure how close he was with LSU. It's a great get. And it's very exciting for Texas fans. This guy can be, knock on wood for him to stay healthy. He could be really one of the most fun players on this defense for the next few years.